Hello YouTube, it's been a while. It's me, Ruth, and this is going to be a kind of new beginning for my channel. If you go back and look at my old videos, sorry if you can hear the dogs screeching from below, but yeah, so this is going to be kind of a new beginning for my channel where I make this channel mostly a booktube and authortube channel. I used to do a lot of booktubing back in the, not a lot, but a little bit of booktubing back in like 2012, 2013 on a different channel, but I'm going to use this channel for that mostly, as well as maybe doing some vlogs every once in a while. I don't know. Basically anything I do on YouTube I'm going to do on this channel. I'm not going to have separate channels like I did back in the day, and this will probably be mostly a booktube channel. So in order to get back into booktube, even though I have booktube before, I'm considering myself a newbie because I'm just now getting back into it after years away. I have decided to do the Booktube Newbie Tag, which I first saw on my friend Sophia's, she was our middle name Yumi's channel. So I will link her channel below, but I found the questions actually on the Booktube wiki, so I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see it on the Booktube wiki, so I'm just going to read off the questions from that page and answer them. So yeah, why did you start this channel? Well, I started this channel actually years and years ago just to I guess to make friends on YouTube and to kind of get involved with the community that I had been watching so avidly. That was back when I was just kind of a general YouTuber, I guess, so to speak. But the reason why I'm restarting the channel as a booktube channel is because I really admire the booktube community for how welcoming it looks and stuff like that, and I would really like to be a part of that. So that's why I am kind of restarting this channel and making it mostly a booktube channel. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to booktube? You see, I read the questions ahead of time and I was going to do something really funny and cute for this video and like just say, well, I have a cute dog that I can bring, but I don't have my dog and he's outside. I didn't plan this very well. But anyway, I do have a cute dog, which you will see probably eventually, because I'm filming this on the floor and my dog lives on the floor too, so if he's ever in here while I'm filming, you'll probably see him. What are you most excited about for this new channel? Meeting new people. Again, it's not a new channel, but I am excited to meet new people and get involved with booktube, and I'm excited to read more because I haven't really been reading as much as I would like, and I haven't really been reading the types of books that really make me excited, so I'm just like really hoping to get back into reading and get back into really reading books that really excite me. Why do you love reading? So, why do I love reading? I love reading. I always loved reading. Ever since I was like 7 years old and first learning how to read, I really loved reading. And I think it's just, I really love the experience of it's kind of like, you know, a very solitary experience. I've always been a very solitary, introverted person, but at the same time, you're also getting the chance to really delve into someone else's mind. And that can happen in any book you read, really delving into someone else's mind, because like whatever book you read, you know it really came from someone else's like soul almost, and getting that glimpse at someone else's soul is really cool, I think. And I say this as a writer because like I pour my soul into everything I write, or every long thing I write anyway, pour my heart and soul into it. So getting to really experience someone else's heart and soul, it really is and the dogs. I don't know, I think it's a really special experience. What book series got you into reading? This is a really difficult one, again, because I started reading so young. I don't remember what got me into reading because I've always loved it. I don't remember ever not loving it, and here comes the dog. He's gonna come scratch at the door now. Okay. So I guess see, told you I had a cute dog. Okay. it out. Ow, ow, ow. Guys. Come on. Out, out. Okay. So that's what I can bring, unique thing I can bring to the Booktube community is that hurricane of love. What book or series got me into reading? That's where we were. Okay, so I think, so as far as I remember though, the first series I really loved reading as a kid was the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series, or I guess the Chronicles of Narnia, and though I only read the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe as a kid, I never really read any of the others. But that book I really loved, and that really got me into reading. But also I was really into Nancy Drew as a kid, so I think that had a lot to do with getting me into reading as well. And Nancy Drew actually also got me into writing, because the first book I ever tried to write was when I was like 8 or 7, and I was writing freaking mystery novels. But yeah. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How do you find the time to booktube and all that, along with like day jobs, and how do you find the time to do so much reading along with day jobs and other life commitments, basically? Because I'm a pretty slow reader for the most part, and it's because between writing and my day jobs and my social life, which is basically just online writing, I just read really slowly now because of the lack of time I have for it. So where do you find the time? How do you make time to read? I guess is a question I would ask my favorite booktuber. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Again, time, finding the time to do it. Again, between a day job, I do a lot of online role playing. I do a lot of original writing myself, writing novels, and trying to get published. And family stuff, and because I live with my family, so family stuff always comes up. It's just a lot. So finding the time to read a lot, I guess, is going to be the biggest struggle. So I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself to read a lot. I might try to do a readathon every once in a while to really get into it, but basically I'll just, if I have like monthly favorites videos, I'll be like, well, I only read one book this month, so it was my favorite, but whatever. Hopefully I won't have to do that too much. When did I start reading? I was so young. I was like, as soon as I could read, I started reading. It's been forever. Yeah, so since I could read. I've been reading since I could read. Where do you read? I mostly read, I read audiobooks in the car. I listen to audiobooks in the car on the way to work, so I get like an hour in every day there, because my commute's pretty long, so I get a half hour there, half hour back. I get an hour of audiobook listening in every weekday at least, which is pretty good, I guess. And then I read in bed before I go to sleep. What kind of books do you like to read? I mostly read young adult fiction. As far as what genre within young adult fiction, I'll read pretty much anything. I'll read sci-fi, I'll read fantasy, I'll read contemporary. Mostly I like fantasy and sci-fi though. The only books I won't, I also read some adult, but not nearly as often or as quickly. And if I read adult, it'll be fantasy or sci-fi. I don't really read a lot of mysteries or thrillers or anything like that, so those are the types of books I stay away from, are like pure romance books, thrillers, and crime novels. I tend to stay away from those, but I'll read pretty much anything else that's fiction. Okay, so that was all the questions. Let me know any good booktubers I should follow in the comments, because I'm still looking for other community members to follow, and yeah, that's it. See ya.